We're at the West 8th commercial portion, first floor of this building, which has an apartment upstairs. I'm going to be fixing up the walls, patching where we had replaced plumbing before, and I think we're going to forego hooking back up this portion of the two sinks on the commercial end right now, but wait until we get it rented out. But you can see we have replaced windows that they had boarded up previously and put in new replacement windows, new side door, and what we'll be doing on this this portion is getting this wash sink up and running, utility sink that's going to be used for mopping up if they have any kind of food establishment. And here, landlord's already got the cooler box up and running, which is functional and could be quite useful for anybody looking to run food establishment here. We'll also be upgrading the toilet, that old one, high water consumption toilet, will be taken out. It looks like a pretty nasty job right now. It looks like it's been used, but the sink, we're going to get the water up and running to it. The waste, I believe, is already hooked up, so you'll see newer paint and floor in this when we get done. Also, these walls will be patched where plumbing's been previously replaced for the upstairs unit upstairs. We'll get this sink here up and running, and then in the front, you can see they've got their work cut out for them. They've replaced some drop ceiling in this little side utility room, I guess, if you want to call it that. They're going to put new flooring down in here. Looks like they've got some ceiling work to do. Walls will be painted. They're working on patching those now. You can see where the glue is. Once they remove stuff, it's marred up that old plaster. There's a gas connection that's going to stay. Oh, by the way, there's this huge pizza oven that was hooked up. They had a pizza parlor in here prior to us coming in and revamping. There's also a sink. I'll zoom in on that. We're going to get that up and running, connect water back to those valves that are just dangling in the air. The waste is already hooked up, but we will need to put a means of a vent on here. Right now this is nothing but an S-trap, whereas you can see the P-trap over in this portion here underneath the sink comes down, around, and back through. Goes straight down. What we're going to do is we're going to add an air admittance valve right here to give that thing some air, and so because we can't realistically get into this outside wall to vent it like it should be. So we're going to use what they call an AAV, air admittance valve, and that's going to come up here, rise as high as we can get it. You'll see in the next video when we get some of this installed, and that'll let this sink operate up the code and more efficiently. They won't have any risk of the trap being siphoned dry because it doesn't have a hard vent on it. But other than that, I believe next time we come back you'll probably see more patchwork and this old cooler will be out of here. They're already working on cutting that up. You can see that they've taken a big chunk out of it. That used to be setting over here in the corner where you can see where all the paint's missing. Once again, new windows installed, vinyl windows. Storefront windows, I believe, are going to stay the same. They're in pretty good shape. Like I said, looks like you need some ceiling work that's going to be either patched back and probably repainted when it's all said and done. Plenty of lighting in the front here. Even a ceiling fan. Needs a little cleaning, but I'm sure when we check back and come back to see the final product, this will be more ready to rent out to a possible commercial customer. We'll have done some of the getting it ready for moving in with the new paint. Like I said, the freezer there, or cooler rather, has been worked on. HVAC's been in and made sure the cooling system in it's working, functional. Electrician's been in, made sure all that stuff's working as well. So until then, we'll come back, like I said, see a lot different things going on. So until then, see you later.